history, what can come to mind? Is it something that's always occurring, or maybe something that is just waiting to be covered with dust? Believe it or not, history is within all of us. Whatever happens in our lives and beyond will eventually become a thought that will be awarded with the title memory. Like the saying, we lose some, we gain some, history has its ups and its downs, as expected. With these groundbreaking events taking place, groundbreaking people will follow. Many times, heroes are recognized, but sometimes not usually by name. This is where the Captured History Award comes into play. This award provides recognition to those who have made a difference in history and need to be known for their great and astounding bravery. One of the biggest events of the 20th century to date was centered around race, religion, sexuality, and belief. Beginning in Europe of 1941, innocent people, good people, were punished for no reason. They were taken from their homes, labeled with symbols sewn upon their chests like flashing lights, and sent to an unknown place, not knowing what to make of it, and knowing what was not in store for them. Yes, I'm talking about the Holocaust. Peace was taken. Peace was no more. With it being responsible for over 6 million record deaths, with the number updated recently to over 11 million, soldiers under the rule of Adolf Hitler and other scientists, and the Nazi Empire, executed and imprisoned people who were seen as different and not normal. Gunshots fired from left to right, bouncing off the walls of the cattle cars, pulling into concentration and extermination camps. People were selected to live or to die. Yelling, screaming, dogs barking, people trying to make something of that place as if hell had come to life. One person out of the many who fought was a Polish man named Wilhelm Brass. Trained in portrait photography originally, Brass had a gift when it came to photography. While living in Poland at the time, Brass was taken by Nazi soldiers from his home in Poland and taken to Auschwitz concentration camp, and no longer had a name but a number, specifically 3444, tattooed on his arm like a mule ready to be sold. With even being starved to death and exposed to terror and torture, Wilhelm continued to keep taking pictures and creating evidence that the world would soon unravel. He was assigned to take portraits of the different prisoners that came to Auschwitz by an officer and easily took over 200,000, and crazy enough, only 40,000 photos preserved today, with the remaining ones being destroyed by Brass himself. Soon, he found himself with the title, The Famous Photographer of Auschwitz, in his name. Every portrait taken, every flash of the bulb of the camera cracking, every individual wanting to cry out, "What did I do wrong? And what did I do to deserve this?" It resembling a gunshot. One of the most popular and most recognizable identity photos still living today was of a 14-year-old girl. Her hair was cut, and she was beaten and starved for days on end. At least it looked like it. Dressed in blue and white striped pajamas, she matched her fellow family members and was not even recognizable as a female anymore. And unfortunately, she being Jewish, and many like her, they quit being recorded and were just sent to the gas chambers instead of having portraits taken. Soon after, in the year of 1945, Auschwitz and other concentration camps around Europe were liberated by American troops. The tales of the Nazis were uncovered and revealed to the world and would stand as one of the biggest massacre events in history. Without Wilhelm Brass, these innocent people wouldn't have had the chance to be recognized and known as people, true people. These lifeless corpses now had names and titles versus branded numbers and pinned symbols. In 2012, Brass died in Poland. Even though this passing, he is still one of the centerpieces of Holocaust history in museums all around the world, and serve as memories and will be forever. He continues to teach us that it was better to try and fail than fail to try. He is a mark. He is history. Thank you.